What's up, guys? We'll be doing a yoga for beginners today, and we'll start at the back of our mats. In child's pose, knees wide, bring your toes to touch, and begin to walk your hands out to the front of your mat, resting your forehead on the ground. An option to gently rock side to side, little shifting in your hips. You could roll out your forehead. Some micro movements here to settle in. And check in with your breath today. If you'd like to set an intention for your practice or your day, now's the time. And slowly, when you're ready, shift your hips forward to a neutral table. For table, stack your shoulders over your wrists and stack your hips over your knees. We'll start with some cat-cow. Inhale, cow, drop your belly and arch your back. Exhale, cat, tuck your chin, your tail, round out your spine. Inhale, cow pose, open up. Exhale, cat pose, round it out. Take a few more on your own breath, keeping that breath to movement going. An option to add a little organic movement. You can sway your hips or shift your spine. Couple more deep breaths here. And one more. Inhale, gaze up. Exhale to a neutral spine, keeping your hips where they are. Just going to walk your hands out into puppy pose, resting on your forearms and forehead. And opening up our front side body, a little spinal extension here. Take one more full breath. And gently push yourself up and shift your hips back to child's pose. Knees wide, arms out long, and bring both hands to the left side of your mat. Scooch them over. You want to feel that resistance in your right side body. Couple more inches with your hands. And shift your weight back into your right hip. Just breathe. Here for a few more. This is lateral movement of the spine. Need that side body stretching. Take one more full breath. And when you're ready, slowly back to center. And take the other side, hands to the right side. Inch your hands until you can feel that resistance in your left side body. Shift your weight back into your left hip. Breathe into that expansion, left side body. Take a couple more deep breaths there. One more like that. And slowly back to center. Shift your hips forward, back to that neutral table. And extend your right leg straight back and drop to the ball of your right foot. Shift your weight back into a calf stretch, hamstring. Here for a couple breaths, just chilling. And remember to breathe through the practice, really putting our breath is priority number 1. And re-ground your right knee. We'll switch it out. Extend your left leg straight back and drop to the ball of your left foot. Shift your weight back for that stretch. And notice the difference as we flow through the practice, left to right side. Notice where you're holding most of your tension. Take one more breath. And re-ground your knee. Inhale, cow pose and tuck your toes. Exhale, lift your hips high, down dog. Take a few breaths here. And begin to walk out your dog. Just shift your weight side to side. You can give your head a gentle shake. Take a breath. And shift your gaze to the front of your mat. And slowly walk your way to the front of your mat. Feet hips width distance. Take a halfway lift and grab your elbows. Full breath in. Exhale, ragdoll pose. Let it go. Let the full weight of your head hang here. Soften your neck. If you'd like to add a little sway side to side or a gentle bob up and down. Soften your knees a little bit, a little give. Couple more breaths here. Getting our head below our heart. Last breath. And release your elbows. Take a halfway lift. Inhale. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, rise to stand. Arms sweep up. And exhale, hands to heart center. Take a breath. And on your next inhale, sweep your arms high. Bind your left wrist. And on an exhale, lean to the right side. Couple breaths here. Shift your gaze up. Stay grounded down. Soften your knees just a bit. Next breath in, back to center, switch it, extend, and exhale over to the left side. 2 breaths, keep the gaze up, stay grounded, soft knees. Next inhale, back to center, and exhale, add a cactus, open up, lift your heart. Inhale, reach back up. Exhale, take a deeper cactus, open up. Inhale, reach back up. Exhale, hands to heart center. Take a breath together. And we'll come into a warrior 1. Step your right foot to the back of your mat. Left foot heel toe out. To get the width you need, you want to avoid that tightrope with your feet, playing the corners. Left foot top corner, right foot back corner, back foot out at 30 degrees towards that top corner of your mat. And once that's settled, bring your hands to your hips. Pull that left hip back, right hip forward. Subtle shift, keeping the hips square towards the front of your mat. One day, you'll get that knee over ankle, getting that leg parallel to the earth, your thigh parallel to the earth. But for this beginner's class, no rush getting into that full depth. As long as you can feel a little stretch in your legs, that's all good. When you're ready, reach your arms high. There we go, warrior 1. Dropping your shoulders, squeeze your thighs a bit. Again, keep your hips square. Pull that left hip back. Take a breath. And bring your hands hands to heart center. Straighten both of your legs and hinge forward into pyramid pose. Option to shorten your stance a bit. You can step that back foot forward a pace. And hinging from your hips, allow your head to hang here. Give your head a gentle shake. Option to flex your left foot. Still staying square in your hips though. Pull that left hip back just a bit. Couple more breaths. And rising on your next inhale. Come up to 5 pointed star. Face the side of your mat. Now facing the back for warrior one. Pivot to face the back. And get your width right away. Thinking train tracks with your feet. Avoid the tight rope. Once you have the width in your stance, get a little bit of length to feel challenged. Length. Heel toe that right foot out. Again, that front leg doesn't need to get to 90 today. But you should feel a good stretch in your legs. Bring your hands to your hips. Pull the right hip back. Left hip forward. Staying square in your hips. Reach your arms high. Warrior one. There we go. And spread your right toes and push down through that right foot. Squeeze your thighs and pull your right hip back. Hips stay square. Take a breath. Find your gaze straight ahead. Focus. Here for one more. And bring your hands to heart center. Straighten your legs. And hinge from your hips. Pyramid pose. Option again to shorten your stance a bit. You could give your head a little shake or flex your right foot. Just a couple more deep breaths in this forward fold. And on your next inhale, back up to 5 pointed star. Expand wide. Setting up warrior two, back to the front of your mat. Your right foot parallel to the back of your mat. Keep that right foot at 90 degrees and pivot your left foot. Warrior two, facing the front. Here we go. And enough length here to feel a bit challenged in your front leg. Again, it doesn't need to go to 90 today. One day it will. One day soon, I hope. But once you feel challenged, arms expand. Both arms reach apart. That knee, front knee wants to cave in. Prevent that with some external rotation in your left thigh. Just one more full breath here. And bring your hands back to your hips. So for warrior two, it's the same foot placement for a few poses. I'll give you an example. You can rest, straighten your legs. So for warrior two, it's the same for reverse warrior. Looks like this. It's the same foot placement for triangle. Looks like this. Same foot placement for side angle. Looks like this. So those are the two big foot placements we want to get down. That warrior one with your back heel grounded, and the warrior two and everything else with that back foot parallel to the back of your mat. Meet me in warrior two for one more breath. And 5 pointed star, face the side of your mat. And warrior two now to the back of your mat. Left foot stays at 90. Pivot your right foot out. There we go. And again, if you need a little bit more length to feel challenged in that front lunge, all good. Or if you need to ease up a little bit today, you can shorten your stance a bit. Arms both extend. Feel that expansion across your chest. Both arms reach apart. Find that gaze straight ahead, lock it in, breath in, breath out. One more here. And bring your hands to your hips, straighten your legs. You could just watch me. Just to review, that same foot placement gets you to warrior two, reverse warrior, side angle, reverse triangle, and triangle. My feet did not move, but that'll be for another day. Warrior two, facing the back, meet me there. One more breath. And next inhale, 5-pointed star, expand all directions. Exhale, forward fold into Prasarita. Toes in, heels shift out. Head hangs heavy. Get it below your heart, let the neck go. This is Prasarita, forward fold. Getting all that blood flow to our brain and the discs of our spine for some decompression. Couple more deep breaths here. Bring your hands beneath your shoulders. Take a halfway lift. Inhale. And exhale, forward fold, let it go. Come back to halfway and pivot to the front of your mat. Step your back foot forward and drop down to a seat. Quick break if you need a sip of water, whatever you need. Meet me sitting with your knees bent. We're just going to take some windshield wipers here. Gently shift your knees side to side, getting into some lower back, lumbar spine. Take a couple more rounds. Try to get the full range of motion all the way over your hips and glutes. And once you feel even, we'll meet on our backs. Take your time. And pull your knees into your chest for a little hug. You can wrap up. And let's get a little bit of hip stretching. You can ground your right foot, keeping that right knee bent. Cross your left ankle over your right knee, setting up for a seated figure four. And this stretches the same muscles as half pigeon, just from your back. It's a bit more accessible. Reach for your right hamstring, back of that thigh. Left arm can reach through your legs. And keep your left foot flexed just a bit. And play this however deep you want. The deeper the stretch, the closer you can pull your hamstring close to your chest, using your left elbow and forearm to prop open that left thigh and hip. And if you don't really feel a stretch here, you can go for some more leverage. If it's within grasp, go for the shin, top of the knee. And take a couple more deep breaths. And we're going to switch it out now. Ground your right foot, switch it out. Left foot down. Right ankle over left knee. Reach for the back side of that left leg. Right arm again reaches through your legs. Right elbow props open the thigh as you pull your hamstring towards your chest. You want to get to that point where you feel that resistance in your hip IT band. Try to stay flexed through that right foot. For a little bit more leverage, you could go for the shin if it's there. If not, all good. You do want to feel that stretch though. Take a couple breaths there. And when you're ready, slowly release your legs and pull both knees into your chest. Little squeeze. We'll finish with a supine twist. Extend your left leg out long. Give your right knee a big squeeze towards your armpit, a little tighter. And take your twist. Right knee across your body for the twist. May need to scooch your hips a few inches over to the right side if that feels good. And extend your right arm out long side of your mat. Shift your gaze out to the right. This completes that twist to the top of your spine. And settle in. Just a few deep breaths in this twist. Toning the spine, also bringing equilibrium to our nervous system. Take 2 more full breaths. 1 more here. Slowly coming out of the twist. No rush. And pull your knees back into your chest. Little squeeze. And switch it. Release your right leg out long. Left knee, little squeeze tight towards your armpit. And when you're ready, take your twist. Left knee across your body. Scooch your hips, your shoulders, however you need to get comfortable in this twist. Extending your left arm out long. Shift your gaze to the left. Keep your awareness on your breath. Keep that focus inward. If you find the mind wandering, come back to your breath. And 1 more full breath here. And slowly coming out of your twist. And pull both knees back into your chest. 1 more big squeeze. Flex your feet. Pull your forehead up towards your knees. Everything squeezed tight. And release. Shavasana. Taking our final pose. Comfortable. Laid flat out. Any little wiggles or adjustments you need. If you like, you can close your eyes. Finding stillness in this last pose, integrating the whole practice together. couple more breaths here. Embracing that stillness, silence. And coming back to that intention you set at the beginning of class. And bring some small movement into your toes first. Little wiggle. Your fingertips. And your wrists. And ankles. Bigger movements into your limbs. Coming back to your body. Extend your arms over your head. Like you just got out of bed. Reach through your fingers, point your toes, reach. And roll onto your right side, fetal pose. Using your bottom arm as a little pillow. And when you're ready, make your way up to a comfortable seat. Bring your hands to heart center. Taking a full breath in together. And an open mouth, let it go. One more like that. Fully in. Open mouth, let it go. Nice. Hands to third eye. Small bow forward. Namaste. Thank you for joining. See you on the next one. Share the love. Yee yee.